up in a house where my dad was a politician, so we were very much into the voting scene and was at the elections. Every election there was, local, national, it did not matter. We were taught to vote. And up until 2010, I did not have an issue with that. And then in 2010, it started getting when I started losing my sight, it got very difficult for me to vote independently. I did manage to do it with, my glasses and magnifiers. It would take me a long time. There'd be 4 or 5 people vote in the length of time that I voted. And, that made me nervous because I was taking so long. And then about 4 years ago, I started using the voting machine. And I haven't really had any issue outside of the noise around me whenever I'm voting can distract me, especially when you live in a small town where everybody knows you, and as they come in they say hi, so you get distracted. But other than that, my voting issues with the voting machines have been really good. My only issue is they're not at local elections, so I did not vote at the last local election because it has gotten too hard for me to vote on the paper ballot without having to have 2 people there. And whenever you live in a local town and everybody knows everybody, and you have the 2 poll workers help you, do you want them knowing how you voted? Especially on some of the very sensitive stuff that we had going on, the school elections and stuff. And part of the poll workers were on the ballots, so that made it even harder to vote. So, but I just really am glad that we have these machines. It has really made it easier for me to vote as a blind person, and I hope that everybody has that chance to vote independently.
Private voting is a right. It doesn't require sight. The National Federation of the Blind, NFBMO.org.